Can I mute that while I'm playing somehow? Yeah. Can then I can switch it on if need be. So don't be alarmed. Reason for recording this is again new toy. There it is. Kinda in preparation of maybe future content. Holy shit, I'm using YouTube lingo already. So first things first, I'm German, so shut up about my bad English. It's still better than your German, probably. And yeah. Since iZotope sent out coupons with like 30% off, I guess. 30? Yes. And I have my eye on that RX stuff for a while, and the big RX editor is quite costly. I think it's $400 or something, which is too expensive for the things I need what they do for. But that plugin collection, let's show all of them. It's cheaper. It's $150, and with the coupon I paid $90. So, and well, the main reason for having this is obvious because I'm gonna click that bypass button, and whoa, it's a lot of noise going on, and it's not very pleasant. Especially, I mean, I have computers in the background, and I usually have the windows open because it's hot. I'm in a. They can hear the cars. By the way, it's 1 a.m. So it's still cars out, and this is. Oh wait, I know why. It's the weekend. That's why. I'm in the countryside, so usually at that time or this time, there's not too many action going on. And I'm speaking in a hush-hush voice, as you might have noticed, reason being that the family is asleep. So if I'm too loud, and because of the open windows. Oh, wait, I'm gonna click that button again. There we go. Oh, loads better, I say. So in theory, with this setup, I can actually comment on shit. I'm not even sure if I want to do review videos. Not really. It's more like two reasons I'm doing this YouTube shit at the moment. First reason being that it's just technically fun to do. And the second, and probably the bigger reason, is I can record my process, sort of. And that's, interestingly enough, it's hugely interesting to me if I watch it back. Because I'm not really good. Let's get that out of the way. And one of my main problems is that I make poor choices, but not right away. Usually I start a tune and I'm starting to fiddle with things, and then this effect that once you fiddle too much with it, you stop losing any opinion about it, and then it becomes a technical exercise. And at that point, I'm usually picking all the wrong things, and I'm trying to figure out why that is and when that happens. And so this is one part why I do those YouTube streaming thingies. The other thing is that probably as a means of procrastination. Musical procrastination. It's a hard word. I like to buy shit, like new toys. I have way too many already. But it's kind of, it's almost as good as making music as buying new shit. So I could like demonstrate for a second. I'll put this window like, you can see it. Those are my recent acquisitions. This music technology stuff. It's really good. It's surprisingly good, and it was really cheap. Especially, I really dig the hybrid and structure and expand and loom, and they're all really good. The mini grand isn't that awesome, I must say. Haven't played with that vacuum pro thing that much. I think it's too analog for me. I'm not a huge fan of analog recreations. Of course, those are really important. Everyone needs to have those. Spectrasonics, just beyond awesome. UVI Falcon, I thought I need that, and as it turns out, I don't. There's one feature I used it for a couple of times. The RX2, the recycler player, is pretty good, or even like the best. Although that music structure has a very decent recycle player, so maybe this would be a better choice for someone who doesn't want to spend, what is Falcon? I think $300 or something. So, of course, Native Instruments, the complete, what is it? Ultimate? Yeah, complete Ultimate. So all the Native Instruments stuff. It's way more than anyone can actually use, but there's a couple of really useful things. Am I still on? Yes, I'll create that. Okay. One of the most useful sounds I use is the giant, and I have my own little patch that combines the giant with an electrical piano sound, because I like the bottom. Let's just demonstrate for a second. I'm gonna mute that. If I take that off. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. Mute that. Yeah. Switch it on. It just gives it a little bottom. So anyhow, there's this like my go-to patch, like for hacking out ideas and stuff. Okay, where are we? Native Instruments, Spatial Serum. I'm not a big fan of retro synthesizer sounds. I have nothing against it. It's just like when I started making music, those sounds were like outdated, and I still feel that they're outdated. Like there's a whole generation of new musicians that discover the world of analog synthesizers, and to them it's not old. It's actually fresh and new somehow. Anywho, not that Serum only does those kinds of patches, but it is heavily pushing into this EDM screaming analog sound thing. So I'm not using it very often. Actually, I don't use it at all. But the guy who makes this is just so... The concept of like one developer putting out his plugin on his own and makes a living out of it, I thought I need to support that. So, and the whatever that is, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's his arpeggiator and chord thingy. It's quite good, but also somehow too complex. I haven't really used it for anything yet. I have a ton of those Steinberg things because I bought the VSTi Absolute collection, and there is useful stuff there, especially the Hellion sampler with especially that symphonic orchestra library. It's not bad. It's kind of although I haven't used it that much, because usually if I have some I want some strings, I have creating new instances all the time, and the microphone always drops out for a second. I don't know if it's you can probably, since you listen to the same thing I'm listening to, you probably listen to that dropouts as well. Anywho, go-to library for strings is, where is it? There. Orchestral, Project Sam Orchestral Essentials. It's not like that hugely expensive, like $300, $400 or something. And it has everything you need, kind of, for a broader, or if you don't do classical music, like full on classical music, you just need strings in a couple of arrangements, sometimes mixed with other shit. This is really good and cheap, and it doesn't suck up a lot of memory or CPU. It's really tiny, actually. It's surprisingly tiny. Don't know how they do it. Let's get something. I'm not even sure if that indicator is correct, but it claims that it's only 25 megabytes of samples. Although the most fun part in that library is the multis. It's like really fun to play. Let's get this one. By the way, I'm not sure why this is I'm a show everything video, but as I'm testing this out, and why not do something while doing so? It's just fun. Darko was kind of... Was that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? Godspeed. Oh wait, I said merge. That's wrong. Yeah. No. Anyhow, let's close that one. By the way, sorry for the clicking sound. That can't be dealt with. Or at least I can't. Okay. Yeah, Steinberg. All that. Let's give it a listen. Drop out. Ah, I'm back. Awesome. Yeah, the problem I found is that if you switch on the modulation control for the expression, the ramp up is just too sensitive, kind of. And you can hear the steps. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong, but it's kind of unusable. But it is the default state of all the patches. So I'm gonna switch to velocity. You can do the same stuff, but at least I can work with that. With this super sensitive modulation wheel thing, I couldn't. With other libraries, especially with the music stuff, with the structure, it has good orchestral sounds in it, and there I can work with the modulation controls. Maybe there's some setting somewhere I haven't figured out. Anyway. Show all. Lots of stuff I never used. Sugar Bytes. Another, this is a German developer. I'm not sure how many guys are behind that, but it's from what I heard or read, it's a small company, probably 2 guys. And they're putting out really creative stuff. I wasn't able to use it much, but again, it's something I kind of want to support. Applied acoustic systems is that. I thought I want that, and Chromophone sounded so interesting in theory, this whole physical modeling thing. But I have not done anything with it, unfortunately. Rather, I did one tune where I tried to use use Chromophone for all instruments like bass, drums, and guitar and whatnot. It turned out okay, but yeah. Oh, those are a couple of iZotope Iris again, awesome concept, but somehow all the results to me sound the same, because you either this is a video on its own, I guess, describing why I couldn't really figure out how to work Iris or rather, I think that the concept of it just sounds like awesome possibilities, but in the end, everything sounds like a time stretch thing, a granular synthesis. So the effect of all the granular stuff. I mean, I have this Steinbeck Pet Shop that is a granular synthesizer. UVI Falcon has really impressive granular capabilities, but they eat up performance like crazy. So like one sound and you play like 5 notes and my CPU is already sweating. Geist, everyone or a lot of people really dig it. I couldn't get into it. I had the first Geist and I hated the interface. It was just horrible. And then Geist 2 came out and I thought, okay, new interface, let's give it a try again. But problem with the interface is not really how it looks, it's how it is set up. And to some people, this is the greatest shit ever. To me, it's not. So, yeah, that was a little tour through my virtual instruments. And what another part would be all the mixing, mastering plugins. I mean, like my go-to thing is iZotope Ozone. Recently acquired a couple of waves shit. It's in this channel. You can check it out. If I have any listeners, I don't think so. I think I have like one, which is good. I mean, one. Okay, yeah, but this is it, and the main reason for this whole video was to show off this thing and to test it out. Now I'm gonna go and listen to the YouTube thing, get annoyed by my bad English. I always do. Can't stand listening. You know, when I'm talking like this, it feels like I'm fluent and it all sounds okay. But the moment I listen back to it, after it's recorded, it sounds horrible to me and I'm very ashamed. Anyway, let's click that bypass button again. Ooh, noise. Loads of noise. Ah, the car. And then pew, disappear. Part of the car also disappeared. Wow, it's good. I can work with this. Let's make it extreme. Full on super reduction. Nothing. You shall not pass. The auto setting is quite useful, I think. I mean, it could also. Yeah, okay, let's try it out. Why not? Let's go to manual and let's get a voice sample, a noise sample. Okay. So let's go with threshold over here. Okay. Don't want any noise. Okay. Probably have to listen back to this in because right now, because of the delay, you know, I'm not sure if I said it earlier, but since I'm listening back my own voice, it's feeding back, but it has a couple of milliseconds delay, so I hear myself with kind of a phaser effect. So I think I can get used to this, but it makes it hard to decide if this sounds better than this. Is this better? Hello? Hello? Let's go back here. Hello, Zish. There's a lot of high frequency stuff still there, although I have a quite severe reduction with this. It's also quite good. Anyway, yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you for listening. Where's the OBS? There. Goodbye.